This is the all-electric Ford Capri with a total range of 389 miles WLTP and with 10 to 80% of charge in just half an hour. If you haven't considered your EV options, I think it's about time you do. Again, Ford Capri, People's Ford. Let's go have a look. The iconic name has stayed true to its original. For example, the vivid yellow is a nod to its predecessor, the Daytona yellow on the first Capri, and there's a few more notes throughout, like the dog bone front bumper and a modern take on the historic steering wheel. Let's take it for a drive and see what else we can find. Now, depending on which model you go for, the range differs slightly. The first is the regular range, which ranges from 231 to 241 WLTP, or you can buy the extended range, which goes from 346 all the way up to 389 WLTP. So, more than enough for the everyday driver. We have our panoramic roof, which allows you to look all the way up into the sky, which I imagine is quite fun if you're in the back of the car. Whilst offering wireless charging and boasting a 10-speaker audio system, the Capri is also set up for both Android and Apple CarPlay, so no matter what device you got, you'll be set up and on the road in no time. One of my favourite things about the Capri is how easy and modern everything feels. You have so many things that just make this car feel that much more in the future. There's not like a bazillion buttons for everything you need. It's just exactly what you need. Here you have heated steering wheel, voice to talk, cruise control, volume up and down. You have your hidden well behind the screen, which is one of my favorite features on all of the recent Ford cars. The touch bar for the audio is right there. It's super straightforward, and of course you've got all of the modes and stuff you'd ever need on this car. The one feature that will blow your mind and has blown my mind is the massage chair feature. There's 3 buttons at the side of your chair on the Capri, which will allow you to put custom sets into your driver profiles to allow you to jump in the car, and let's say you share the car with your mum. She can jump into her seat, you can jump into your seat, and there's no fuss with changing seats and positions and everything. Or you can choose option number 3, which is currently going on at the moment, which is the massage chair function. Now, if you're someone that does really long journeys, like down to London, down to England, down south for work, I do a lot of that for golf, all up and down UK. This feature is amazing because for someone like me who's usually sprinting for a tea time 3 or 4 hours away, this gets you warm and makes sure that you're not getting out of a really long journey really stiff and you're ready for the day. Or if you just want to feel a little bit luxurious when you get out of the car in a 10-minute drive to Tesco's, then yes. So you've obviously got 3 drive modes on the Capri. You have Eco, which is obviously for maintaining charge and making sure that you can drive for as long as possible. You've got Normal, which is how the car is set up, and you've got Sports mode, which I'm currently in, which is very sharp and responsive. The recharge braking on the Sports mode is much more what I'm used to when driving electrical vehicles. Just straight away, as soon as you take your foot off the accelerator, the car is doing its best to take the brakes and charge the car back up. Aside from the incredible premium interior we have in this car, we have driver and passenger seat heated seats, and then we have a 14.6 auto amazing display and a 5.3 inch cluster display for the driver. The Capri comes in 2 different trims. You have your Select and your Premium, which, as I said, we've been driving today. Why don't we jump out and I'll show you some of my favourite external features. As standard, the Capri comes with 20-inch alloys on the Premium, but these can actually be upgraded to 21 inches. On the front here, we have our Matrix LED headlights, and following that in nice bold font, we have our Capri and Ford logos, which is actually one of my favorite features on the back. we've got our embedded Capri logo, Ford branding, advanced LED tail lights, and one of my favorite features, the hands-free tailgate option. So we know this isn't the original Capri, but honestly, it was never meant to be. We retained the original name and some of the original features from the original model, but we brought it forward, made it modern and electric, and that was all part of the plan. If you want to try it today, get down to your local People's Ford and book in for a test drive. I think you'll love it just as much as I have.